The subject we haven't touched on yet is the fact that you have uh, control over pricing of your community. For example, created my community. It's free to join, but if I wanted to, I could charge, $9 a month, $29 a month, $100 a month. I can charge whatever I want in order to allow access to that community. So you can have free communities or you can have paid communities. And there are a lot of paid communities on there. And that's a great opportunity to kind of have everything hosted under one roof, for example. So let's say you wanted to sell a course for $100 or something like that. Well, instead, what you could do is you could create it on the SKOOL platform, create your course, host it right on SKOOL platform, but have the community aspect be a part of it. Now, instead of charging $100 or $200, now you could charge $49 a month, for example, if you wanted. And people get access to the course, but they also get running access to the community. So hopefully they're more likely to pay. And it's a Stripe integration. They may have other payment processors integrated as well, but the billing's done right through the SKOOL platform. So you don't have to have a separate checkout page. You don't have to worry about creating a funnel for it. It's literally right through the SKOOL platform that the payments are processed, and then they pay out every couple days, just like Stripe would.
Yeah. Well, that's giving me ideas too, because I have, for my business, I have my low ticket, right?
Mhm.
Community for the low ticket. I also have a community for the high ticket, which is a separate Facebook group, right? Separate chat and everything. But I also want to have a community for my inner circle, which would be like the premium members. And I can probably utilize that feature from SKOOL in order for them to have access directly to me and with like the inner circle people. So I think I'm thinking about it now, about it.
Yeah, and that's what's fun is this is a new platform to me, and I'm kind of the wheels are starting to turn a little bit too. It's like, interesting. And then I would imagine, I don't know this is 100% for sure, but I would imagine if you have a paid community and let's say it's X number of dollars per month, I would imagine if someone stops paying, then their access is then blocked. So it's
Exactly.
automatic. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And if the community is great and you're really good at managing the community, people are not wanna leave the community.
Right.
Exactly, right? Like right now, for example, I have people that pay a membership for my coaching, right? And then every month, they're like, yeah, I'm gonna pay for it because I don't wanna miss those coaching calls. You
Right.
get me? And those little things is like they keep coming back just because of that.
Yeah, and I do the same thing as well, It's, the opportunity to give people to come back to something because offering a membership is great, but if it's just stagnant material, if it's just a course, no matter how great it is, once people get through that course, they're gonna be like, well, why am I paying for this anymore? So you have to have that ongoing community and the Zoom calls and or whatever it is, however you want to run it, however you want to present it. But yeah, I mean, then it becomes a monthly recurring revenue. So that's interesting opportunity that I'll be looking into going
Yeah.
forward. And so far, everyone loves the SKOOL platform. I've got nothing but great feedback. I think a lot of people were frustrated with the other options out there, and so far the feedback has been good. The community is not huge, but I think we're over 300 people now, so it's growing. If not over 300, we're very close, and people are really liking it. People are thankful for it. It does cost $99 a month as the community moderator, right? So if I want to host a
Hmm.
community there, I have to pay $99 a month. So I want to just throw that out there, make sure everybody understands that. But that's great because people know it costs $99 a month to host a community there. So it has a higher perceived value. And with marketing, right, that's really what it all comes down to is what are you offering? What's the perceived value of that? Well, hey, I'm not charging you, is kind of my pitch, but yeah, I have to pay for the community, but that's okay. No problem. I'm happy to do it for you,
Yeah.
right? So there's that aspect to it as well.
Exactly. And you since you're paying, you're probably gonna want to pay a little more attention to it as well. It gives you more like initiative, I guess you can say.
Yeah, it gives me some good incentive to show up and make it great because otherwise I'm just going to be paying $100 a month for a group of people that don't interact, and I can get that for free on other platforms. So